Welcome, gamers. We're pleased to announce that we have a brand new newscast that we're going to do in between the showcases. We hope you like them, and they are going to be quite varied in nature, I should say. We're going to cover everything from consoles to different types of games, you name it. Anyways, we're going to start off with the PS4. Pretty interesting changes that are made for that. Some good and some bad. Of course, you know, the good being the most recent with the Morpheus virtual reality headset that they're planning to make for the PS4. That's a pretty neat addition, and everyone is liking it so far. Kotaku actually had an article about it. We'll supply all the links for everything we talk about today below, so you can definitely check that out. However, the bad news is if you're north of the 50, in North America, if you live in Canada, the PS4s have actually gone up in price by $50. So they're originally $399 and they've gone to $449. Basically is because the US dollar has changed drastically. So at the current exchange rates, 399 Canadian dollars is only 359 US dollars. So technically Canadians who managed to get their hands on the, perpetually sold out console, we're getting quite a deal before the price jump. So unfortunately that's gone up, as well as the peripherals as well, even $5 to $10 just for controllers and whatnot. Also, there is a new Skywind trailer that it was just recently released. They're really making some leaps and bounds with the game. Now, if you don't know what Skywind is, it's a collaboration of, they're using this Skyrim engine, but they're going to introduce Oblivion and Morrowind into the Skyrim universe using the same engine. So you can have this beautiful, huge, massive, expansive Morrowind inside Skyrim. It's going to be pretty awesome. The link will be below for that, or you could even just go to the main site, which is tesrenewal.com, so TES renewal.com, and you can definitely check that out. If you've been following Watch Dogs, they do actually have a release date now. Watch Dogs is planned to release on May 27th, 2014. We have always had an interest in the game and definitely want to check it out once it comes out. So we are excited that it's actually going to come to us fairly soon here. Another video came out from Jim Sterling addressing Adblock and the benefits and the disadvantages it can cause on people. So for him, for example, Adblock, he kind of explains how it works and the detriment it can have just for having it up. But of course, you can always whitelist certain channels and whatnot. Of course, I'm not going to steal his thunder. He explains it much more better than I can. The link will be below for this. I really enjoyed the article. It really made sense, and it really gave light to some of the issues that Adblock really creates, but also how you can easily just prevent it and still block out most ads. Maybe just whitelist the one people that you actually want to support, and it really does help people a lot. And last of all, we have some Blizzard news. So, what should we start with? Let's say Hearthstone. Hearthstone is finally officially released, even though the closed beta, there's no more wipes from back in the closed beta days, all the way to open beta, and now the game is officially released. So if you do like collectible card games, it's not a trading card game, don't be fooled by this, it is a collectible card game, so everything is in-house. You can essentially just play the whole game for free. There's when you access the arena, you actually get access to all the cards available in the game through a draft mode, and every time you play, you're guaranteed a pack of cards, which you can eventually use to build up your deck. And when you have too much of one card, you can disenchant them to use for dust to craft the cards that you wish. So if you just play lots, you can do it that way. If you want to drop a little bit of money for a few packs just to get you going, you can definitely do that as well. So it gives you the option, but it is not the whoever has a bigger wallet wins. It's basically just whoever plays the most. And of course, you'll know the cards, and of course, you'll just be better as a player by doing so. Also, they have something called HOTS, which to me sounds a little funny because it's the same acronym as the expansion that they had for StarCraft, but this is for Heroes of the Storm. So Heroes of the Storm is basically a new MOBA that they're going to have. You can almost think of League of Legends mixed with Warcraft 3, I'd like to say. Because it is the MOBA style where you do take down towers, but at the same time this is a little bit more objective focused. So it is much more based on team play, as everyone levels the same. So you don't level it individually. When you level, the whole team levels. It's a joint effort. Also, there's no items and no gold, so it's basically getting those objectives, which will greatly help you out. So for some maps, you collect gold, you bring it to a pirate. The pirate shoots cannons at the other, team's base. Sometimes there's a Dragon Lord, where you can control 2 points, and you can summon a Dragon Lord on a timed basis. Stuff like that, and one player will turn into this huge monster that they have to deal with, basically. As for Diablo 3, of course, Reaper's Souls is just around the corner. And of course, the auction house is no longer available, even as today. Of course, all these updates are going to be for PC. As for console, you don't have to wait. For me personally, I'm going to wait for the Ultimate Evil Edition on PS4. Blizzard, please, just release date. But if for PC gaming, you definitely, you actually get, even right now, you get a 50% XP bonus until March 24th, until the launch. And the Loot 2.0 and Paragon system is in effect at this point here. Let us know if you actually like these newscasts. I know it's kind of all random and all over the place, but a lot of people do like that. If you find it you want a little bit more structured, let us know. We'll kind of go for the majority vote here and make our future newscasts that way. Alright guys, until next time, this is Gamer Showcase.